All right, so that's the strange part, because now Mansukh Hiren's body has been found in the outskirts of Mumbai, Thane, even though he is from Virar. We're going to still keep a keen eye on all the developments taking place on the story, but let's quickly cut across to our big political development that has taken place today, and it's coming from the state of West Bengal, and that is the epic battle of Nandigram. Mamata Banerjee announced the candidature to all the seats in West Bengal, but the spotlight on Nandigram, because Mamata Banerjee is going to fight from Nandigram and only Nandigram.
আমি নন্দীগ্রামে লড়ছি আমি যখন কথা দিই কথা রাখি এত সহজ নয়
The battle for Nandigram will be key to who wins the war in Bengal.
কখনো ছিল না খেলা হবে দেখা হবে জেতা হবে দিদি ঠিক আছে খেলেंगे लड़ेंगे जीतेंगे ওয়াশিং পাউডার ভাজপা
Mamata has left her safe seat, Bhawanipur, to test her popularity in a place from where the TMC began its journey to power. After a gap of 14 years, Mamata is once again seeking Nandigram's support. But this time, there's much more at stake. It's a fight for political ego, as the BJP, in all likelihood, will field her former confidant, Suvendu from Nandigram.
नंदीग्राम से लड़ना ये फाइनल है आपकी?
पूरा फाइनल, हम जब कुछ कहते हैं वो हमारा फाइनल ही होता है.
Nandigram is seen as Suvendu's stronghold. Adhikari is credited with scripting Mamata and TMC's political victories from here. A popular leader, he won the seat with 67% votes in 2016.
হাফ লাখ ভোটে যদি মাননীয়াকে হারাতে না পারি আমি রাজনীতি ছেড়ে দেব
Mamata will be filing her nomination on March 10th on the eve of Mahashivratri.
सुवेंदु अधिकारी ने अपनी इच्छा जताई, क्योंकि वो वहाँ से विधायक भी हैं. उन्होंने कहा कि मैं ममता बनर्जी के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ना चाहता हूँ.
उन्होंने पहले घोषणा कर चुके हैं नंदीग्राम में ही कि वो भरपूर लड़ाई देंगे, बाकी पार्टी निर्णय करेगी.
Although the BJP is to formally announce Suvendu's candidature from Nandigram, TMC has started preparing for the mega contest. A house has even been identified which Mamata will use as her base in Nandigram.
Now, this particular house, we just give you a little tour. The walls have been painted. This is the living room. A small meeting area has been done over here so that she can speak and conduct her meetings.
Didi images loom large over Nandigram in wall graffiti and hoardings. But will Nandigram abandon its favourite beta for Bengal ki beti? The jury is still out on that. With Suryagni, Bureau Report, India Today.
So the big question is, viewers, what made Mamata Banerjee choose just one constituency of Nandigram and let go of the safe seats of Bhawanipur? My colleague Indra.
Opinion is clearly divided on Mamata Banerjee's decision to fight this election from Nandigram and not from Bhawanipur. While her supporters and ardent fans call it a masterstroke, her opponents, her detractors, say that she has simply run away from Bhawanipur, fearing a loss at her own seat, which she had won twice in 2011 and 2016. Well, there are various ways of looking at this decision. Firstly, the Trinamool's calculation was that if Mamata Banerjee fights from Nandigram, she takes the fight head-on against the BJP's most, spoken about contestant, that is Suvendu Adhikari, somebody who has been projected big time by the BJP. So the Trinamool says that they will be able to localize Suvendu Adhikari in East Midnapur district and Nandigram with Mamata Banerjee's decision. Secondly, in East Midnapur, the BJP did not have much of an organization. With Suvendu Adhikari's entry and his supporters, the BJP now has by proxy an organization, and that had an impact on the morale of Trinamool Congress workers in the district. With Mamata Banerjee going to East Midnapur and announcing her decision to contest there, the party feels has given a massive fillip to the morale of Trinamool Congress workers in the district.
All right, now what's going to happen in the state of West Bengal? We've already had the advent and the invoking of Ma Durga, Lord Ram. There's also now going to be Lord Shiva. Why so? because Mamata Banerjee has chosen the 11th of March on Shivratri to file her nomination.
নন্দীগ্রাম সিট এমনিতে এটা জেনারেল সিট, কাজেই কোনো অসুবিধা নেই। এমনকি আমি যদি নন্দীগ্রামে দাঁড়াই কেমন হয়?
আমি নন্দীগ্রামে মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়কে হারাবো।
Days after she declared she will fight from Nandigram, Mamata Banerjee gears up for the most difficult electoral battles of her life. Deity will file nomination on Shivratri, setting the stage for another Deity war in Bengal.
ममता जी 11 तारीख चॉइस किया, अपना चॉइस। अब शिवरात्रि का दिन तो बहुत पवित्र दिन है और वो पवित्र दिन में पवित्र बैटल फील्ड में वो उतरेंगे तो सभी पवित्र होगा।
Many believe that Mamata has chosen the auspicious occasion to project herself as a Shiv Bhakt. Mamata's new avatar is seen as a fresh counter to BJP's Jai Shri Ram war cry. But this is not the first time when the two parties have locked horns over Hindu gods and goddesses. The TMC's latest stand comes days after UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath invoked Ram at his rally in Malda.
Jai Shri Ram! Jai Jai Shri Ram!
The BJP has repeatedly attacked the Mamata government, accusing it of hostility to Jai Shri Ram slogans. Home Minister Amit Shah recently openly accused Mamata of appeasement at India Today East conclave.
जय श्री राम प्रतीक है अपीसमेंट के खिलाफ, तुष्टीकरण के खिलाफ।
3 days later, Mamata's nephew Abhishek Banerjee hit back at BJP, comparing the chief minister to Ma Durga.
দশপ্রহর অনধারিণী, আর এখানেও মমতা ব্যানার্জি একদিকে আর সারা দেশের বিজেপি নেতারা একদিকে, সাথে কে? সাথে হচ্ছে ইডি, সাথে হচ্ছে জগাই মাদাই সিপিএম কংগ্রেস।
With her Shiv Bhakt avatar, Mamata Banerjee has unleashed a fierce counter to BJP, which has often accused her government of appeasement of Muslims. But will it be enough to counter BJP's Hindutva? With Indrajit Kundu in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's now get you the latest coming in from the state of Tamil Nadu. Till now, viewers, the alliance between the Congress and the DMK, of course, in terms of seat sharing, has not been structured. The reason which the Congress, the DMK are yet to reach consensus over the seat sharing formula. The Congress held an internal meet earlier today to seal its strategy for talks with the DMK. Congress KS Adagiri, who's leading seat sharing talks, reportedly broke down during the meeting and became rather emotional. The cadre present at the meeting then reiterated their faith in the party leadership in ensuring adequate seats for the party. There is reportedly a stark difference between the number that the Congress wants and what the DMK is willing to give. Sources reveal that the Congress is now demanding 27 seats and 1 Rajya Sabha seat as compared to their previous demand of 41. While DMK is only willing to offer 22, there is expected to be a DMK Congress meet in the next 24 hours, either this evening or tomorrow, for a detailed discussion.
Hope it may happen. We have to wait for a couple of days for any result. Let me not jump into conclusions. Let me wait for what really it matters. Let the discussions be over.
Did the Congress leadership feel insulted from the DMK side?
No, we have to see what, I don't know, those things. I don't think we will be talking about all these things. And we didn't want to talk anything unpleasant. We really feel that we should, our aim is to fight the opposition.
Negotiation is on. We are for a Congress is for fighting for the respectable number which can keep the cadre's morale, the cadre very high. And we are very sure that they will also realize, because there is a need for the consolidation of the secular forces in Tamil Nadu, which can be done only with the, it is when secular cadre is concerned to keep the DMK and its alliance on a strong plank. The Congress is the main pillar.
The negotiations will be finalized today, sir? Between DMK and Congress, will the negotiations be finalized today, sir?
Now we are going to our district president's meeting.
Sir, is there any stalemate between the DMK Congress alliance, sir?
So will the meeting happen between the DMK leaders and Congress today, sir?
Is there a meeting planned between the
No, ma. We are going to our DCC president's meeting. That's
Sir,
all.
in the evening, is there any schedule?
When evening comes, please you come, I will tell you.
2 days back, the VCK was not much happy. Today, VCK have signed with us. 3 parties so far have signed lines with us. Only another 3 parties are there, and minor parties will join us with 1 or 2 seats. It is a strategy which we are working that the DMK should contest from more number of seats. Because when during the parliament elections, we gave 10 seats to Congress, and they have won all the seats except one. We must defeat ADMK, and we must check infiltration of BJP into Tamil Nadu. So for which we have framed this strategy. I think we will convince the Congress.
So viewers, let's take you now through the climb down by the Congress on the seats it had demanded. Earlier on, viewers, the Congress had demanded in terms of seats 41. They wanted to fight on 41 seats. The DMK did not relent, and then with the DMK putting in enough pressure, they decided that 22 seats is what they would come down to. The DMK is not offering more than 22. The Congress till now hasn't quite accepted it, but it seems that the Congress really doesn't have much choice. All right. With it, I want to now quickly turn focus to the state of Kerala. Kerala is also going into elections, and it does seem that Rahul Gandhi has got himself in a spot of bother. The reason which the BJP has approached the Election Commission accusing Rahul Gandhi of violating the poll code of conduct by using an educational institution for poll campaigning. The Saffron Party has demanded that Rahul be banned from poll campaigns. The BJP alleged that Rahul compared the Modi government to the British Raj, thereby inciting hatred against a constitutionally elected government. All right, let me get back right now to Tamil Nadu politics, and it seems AIDMK right now, in terms of its alliance, has announced its first list of candidates right now. Tamil Nadu goes to polls on the 6th of April. My colleague Akshay with more.
DMK today has announced its first list of candidates for the upcoming 2021 polls. Interestingly, this announcement comes at a time when the AIADMK is yet to finalize its seat share in talks with most of its ally parties. Chief Minister Edappadi K. Palniswamy will be contesting from his hometown of Edappadi, and O. Paneerselvam, the Deputy Chief Minister, from his bastion of Bodinaikanur. Both of them have emerged victorious from this constituency right from 2011. This will be an important battle for the AIADMK, and today all the 6 names that were announced are of people who are already sitting MLAs. What will be interesting to see is what will happen to the AIADMK in the future. This is the first election that the AIADMK is contesting without their Iron Lady J. Jayalalitha, and this is one of the toughest battles for the AIADMK's present leadership to prove their might.
All right, I'm going to go into a quick break. Welcome back. Right before elections in the state of Kerala, the gold scam issue has once again resurfaced. There have been sensational developments that have come through. Swapna Suresh has made shocking allegations against Chief Minister Vijayan in a statement filed by the Customs Commissioner in Kerala High Court. According to the statement, Swapna has revealed that smuggling of foreign currency was at the behest of the Chief Minister with the help of the UAE consulate. She also stated that the 3 other cabinet ministers, along with Kerala Speaker P. Srimakrishnan, were involved in the scam. She added that she was aware of all these transactions between the ministers and with people in the UAE, as she was well versed in Arabic and hence was forced to act as the translator. The recent development has put Left Democratic Front government in a spot ahead of the state assembly elections, barely a month away. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has issued notice on a plea by Enforcement Directorate against the bill granted to suspend former Principal Secretary M. Sivasankar, arrested in the scam. All right, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of State of War. Do stay tuned. Up next is To The Point, and we're going to focus on the biggest political development from West Bengal. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, Like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.